Asian American hooper, you know, we all have this chip on our shoulder.
I kind of pride myself on being the world's best Indian dunker.
I just want to let everybody know that you're going to see a lot of me.
I've been trying to play in the Philippines for the last 4 to 5 years.
Everybody wanted me to fail, if that's what it felt like.
I hope this event shows to the world that Asians can hoop.
Shout out to Amazing HQ.
So TAT stands for the Asian Tournament, and we're pretty unique in that we host a tournament in a different Asian region every month.
Me personally, it means everything. Basketball is my whole life, basically. Ever since I stopped playing as much out of college, I've been a trainer actually, but I've always been a player at heart. So since I'm 28, I gotta make it.
I grew up in the Bay Area, California. I've been playing basketball since elementary school and played in high school, got to college, which was one of my dreams, and now I'm pursuing another goal to play professional basketball.
I just want to let everybody know that you're going to see a lot of me, whether it be on the professional scene, on the social media scene. You know, you just remember the name, Ryan Perilla.
I love hooping. You know, this experience out here is a blessing. I'm happy, you know, I'm out here to come hoop in front of y'all, and I'm just happy to be here, blessed, very blessed, and just excited to show y'all what I can do. That's it.
Any opportunity to play with Asian players, I'm in there. Because I never even had an Asian teammate until the KBA, which was 2 years ago. I saw the Asian tournament last year because one of the agents in Korea let me know about it. So I've been watching it for a second, and then once I seen this event was going on, I was like, oh yeah, I need to get in there.
I know I can hang in semi-pro levels. I've played with and against guys who have played in pro teams, pro leagues like TBL. I've played against guys there, and I felt like I can hold my own. My high school team had no Asian players. I got cut all 4 years, and I wasn't as tall as I was then, so there's some understanding there. I was also a lot skinnier, but it's kind of just proving I can hang. You know, that's the number one thing.
This type of event opens up a lot of dreams. These are dreams I wanted to do. I always wanted to play where my family is from, so I know this tournament involves Philippines, and that's what my goal was. I've been trying to play in the Philippines for the last 4 to 5 years.
I met a guy named Derek King. I think he played in TAT a few times and played overseas, but just met him just through the connections of basketball. Got real cool with him and did a few workouts and stuff, and he told me about the event, linked me up to here, and here I am.
Basketball is not just my passion, but I love basketball. It's done everything for me.
I guess I have some experience with professional world. I kind of got a glimpse of it playing with the national team. All those guys are pros, so I got to learn from them, kind of just see what it's like to be professional.
I've played with this sense of resiliency my whole entire career. I'm 29 now and I'm still going for a 5-on-5 overseas contract, so I definitely think resilient is a word that describes me.
Then the thing that's cool about the TAT is that it is a league that is very friendly towards Asian heritage players. So Americans, Canadians don't have Asian passports, but come from Asian backgrounds. But in a lot of these Asian leagues, they don't get the opportunity to play as Asian locals or Asian imports because it requires you to have a passport. So what's cool about the TAT is that a lot of these people who are here today will have the opportunity to actually play and compete in it in a way that's just not possible in some of these other leagues.
So this combine, we're partnering with Amazing HQ. The partnership really found us at the perfect time because we were thinking, how can we try and not only be a platform for all players of all nationalities, but we have this specific niche. We have this 3 heritage player roster spots for each team that participate in TAT. How can we try and find the best players for this, and how can we provide opportunities for players? And so that's why we hosted this Asian Heritage Combine, to hopefully find those players who deserve a spot.
And we really wanted to make it kind of in different buckets. Obviously we have people who have already played at the pro level, who can hoop with kind of anyone, not just at this level. We have current college players who are looking for their next opportunity, or recently graduated college players. Then we also have those underdog stories, right? I think that's what we really wanted to make this tryout about, or this combine about, is really providing those opportunities for the people who deserve it, but also the people who are always overlooked and who never got the opportunity.
Asian heritage players in general tend to be overlooked, even when they don't deserve to be overlooked, but based off of the size, based off of their athleticism, people just don't really give them the chance that they deserve. So we invited 30 of the best Asian heritage basketball players out to LA to participate in our combine for the chance to win 2 contracts to play overseas in the TAT this season. They've been hooping in the shadows for too long, and so we really want to provide an opportunity for them. We have a summer season coming up in 2025. We're starting in the Philippines. All of you guys are here for 2 contracts. And ideally, when you win the contracts, you would come out to us and start with the season opener in April. So it'll be end of April in the Philippines. But of course, if you can't make it, you can start in May. We want TAT to sort of be the intro for you guys to come in, play in TAT, play really well, and then find better contracts, find bigger opportunities in the world of professional basketball.
I'm sure when you guys enter a gym, you're probably one of the only Asian hoopers in the gym, but here, everyone is Asian, and you can kind of, yes, it's a competition, but I also want you guys to kind of really embrace that and really cherish that and cherish these moments, because while now they're few and far between, hopefully in the future that this is something that it'll be normal for people to see a gym like this.
So we're gonna run you guys through a couple of drills in the beginning. It's a very basic drill. The first drill we're gonna do, you're gonna start at the end line. 2 players are gonna go at the same time. You're gonna start with the basketball dribble. The first thing you're gonna do is you got 1 minute and 30 seconds. So you're gonna do an elbow shot on this side, get your rebound, do an elbow shot over here, and then the last shots are gonna be 3-pointers. So the drill is here to see who can get the most points, but also we're looking at how you shoot the ball when you're tired. So your last couple of shots, that's what we're gonna be watching, what your form is like when you're tired. And then the second drill is just a shooting drill. It's a star drill. You're gonna start at the right corner at the 15-foot area, mid-range. You're gonna start at the corner, shoot the ball. We're gonna have rebounders and a passer. So the next person that's gonna shoot, he's gonna be the passer. And then we'll have 3 rebounders at the bottom. You get a rebound, you give it to the passer gives it to the shooter. You start at the right corner, shoot to the middle, opposite corner like a star, right? To the wing, opposite wing, and then that's 5 shots. And then you're gonna go to the behind the 3-point line and then do the star one more time. So 2 stars, one is at the 15-foot range, mid-range, and then the next one is behind the 3-point line. And we'll do the ones and then 5-on-5, right? Yeah, scrimmage at the end. That's pretty much the program for today.
I kind of pride myself on being the world's best Indian dunker, and that's a title of contention. There's a few of us that have, the bounce to really do a lot of the best dunking packages within the Indian community, but we don't have a lot of us, right? So one thing I try to pride myself on is kind of catching people by surprise with my athleticism. During COVID, I had nothing to do but watch dunk videos, and I just had this revelation, I could do that. And so I signed up for training, and I put on 9 inches of bounce on my vert. And yeah, that's kind of how I ended up here. I started documenting progress, started doing shoe reviews as well. So that's gonna be a little side thing that I'm doing. But yeah, I'm a software engineer, I'm 28. I like to play Marvel Rivals in my free time. That's pretty much it, yeah.
And the better, I want all of you guys to be super aggressive, but obviously, we're playing high-level basketball. So, it's not going to be the best scorer that's going to go get this contract. It's going to be the guys making the best decisions. It's the guys that are leading. You know what I'm saying? The guys that when things get frantic or they go on a run, all right, slow down, and you get here, and they're telling people what to do, because that's what you're going to essentially have to do overseas. And you're going to have to do with people who might not even speak the same languages. Right? All right, so hey, let's run through it a few more times with those new two guys that you want to go But yo, I just want to first off say, yo, really good job, man. A lot of you guys are working hard. It's been intense on my side. But yo, just from like a professional standpoint, understand you guys are going in as Americans. Like, even though some of you guys are full Filipino, full Chinese, whatever it might be, like, dude, they're gonna see you as Americans. And I say this because I played in China. I've been MVP in Hong Kong. I've been the #1 player in all of Asia in FIBA 3x3 playing for the Philippines. I've broken every scoring record in Thailand. I've been a top pick and won championships in Indonesia, like literally every Asian country. And I see a lot of you guys are like throwing up your arms like we're supposed to ref and call every little, like, bro, you're not getting that. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not getting any of that. Like, they, more often than not, are gonna send a bruiser off the bench and they're gonna try to mess you up. And they're gonna throw elbows to your mouth and you're gonna be bleeding and they're probably not gonna call it. So little stuff where it's like somebody's chesting up and jumping and trying to block, or like a little tic tac on the arm, like, don't even look for that stuff, bro. And like some of this stuff, like I know Rich and I talked before, like we're letting some of this stuff go to see who's gonna react and who's like, dude, you're crossed off the list like instantly. Okay, so don't do that to yourself. Hold yourself, like as a professional, they expect you as an American to come in and like you're supposed to be their savior. Even if you're Asian heritage, like you're supposed to be like another American import. Because guys who are like Asian heritage, like I got to play, I snuck into like a few leagues as like an Asian heritage because I'm Filipino. And it's like guys like that who are coming in and can play as an American import in other countries. Like a Jason Brickman type of guy, a Tyler Lamb, guys who play for their national teams. Guys who play Division I basketball, guys who have like scoring records at their, or like assist records, whatever it might be at their Division I, all conference guys. So understand like who you're going up against. Like when you walk into a building, like what they expect is they expect you to hold yourself like a professional. Not walk in and not say anything to anyone. Like you walk in and like you guys should all know who Pranav is. Rich just looks like he's got money. Okay, Rich just looks like a coach. You know what I'm saying? Like you, like these types of guys though, you like walk up to, you shake their hand, you're like charismatic, because what's gonna keep your job is not only the way that you play, because there's so many great players, dude. So many great players. But more often than not, basketball players have horrible attitudes. They're already thinking like, oh man, American, they're taking a chance on you. That's the one thing they're worried about. So when people come in and they're charismatic and the locals love you, that is gonna keep you there for life. You're gonna have a job for life in whatever country you guys go to. And a lot of you guys, man, you guys have a lot of talent. But just understanding like what you're about to get into, like I wish somebody kind of put me on game before I went, because I went in and I was the same way. I'm like, the very first game I ever played in, I played in the Philippines and it was the second league. I went in for a rebound. This dude, I've seen him size me up too. I was just thinking he's gonna box me out. Boom, my whole mouth is leaking. And I turned to the ref, I'm like, bro, what the, I'm used to like D1 basketball, like, cussing all that. Bro, what? Like my mouth is leaking. And he just laughs. Keep playing. And then boom, like the next quarter, same thing happens. I come in, same thing, boom, elbow to the mouth. I'm like, oh my God, is this what it's gonna be like? And the ref is literally just cracking up laughing. And this is a real, like, bro, this is a professional league. There's like 5,000 fans. We're on TV, everything. They don't care. They don't care. So I had a decision to make. Am I gonna let him keep doing that? And then it's just gonna continue and everyone around the league is gonna see that and they're all gonna do that to me? Or am I gonna stand up for myself and do something and send a message? Or am I gonna cry? And if I cry, I'm probably gonna be sent home anyways. Right? So the next play, boom, I go in, I see him lining up, and I know an elbow's coming, I just dodge it. I used to do jujitsu at the time, so I literally just, boom, slam this dude on the ground. Long story short, a stretcher came. He's out for a few, he popped his shoulder out of place. Guess how many people touched me after that? Guess how much respect I have from the refs? Now all the little fouls, now they're starting to call, right? Because they're expecting you to come in entitled. They're expecting you to come in like, oh man, you're American, you're privileged. You got it easy. You're taking one of our local spots. And like some of these countries, like, dude, it's not like America. Like, it's not like our hood. It's like real third world, right? And you never know who's watching, even in something like this. Like you guys could, maybe you don't get the 2 spots, but maybe you get picked up. Like you guys don't even know, like, dude, Mikey plays in the PBA. That's PBA MVP right there. He's playing the ABL. He's played in the G League. You got another dude over here. He played in the G League, played 12 years overseas, played in huge countries, South America, Germany. Like you never know who is watching. So when you come into any environment, carry yourself like a professional. You guys understand?
When I went to Costa Rica, the fouls they called, guys was getting away with travels. It was crazy. But like everything he said was facts. Like the refs, they're not gonna be on your side. But I think it just builds character. But it's good to know that going in because you can have a short leash. Like if you don't go in with that attitude, it could be one game, the first game, and you're crying about fouls and maybe you get released. So it's dope that he's able to give that out to us and let us know the expectations so we can already just prepare and go in confident, know what it's gonna be like. Because I feel like the first time I went overseas, it was a culture shock. The coach didn't speak English. Like there's all these different factors you don't think about going into the situation, and then once you're there, you just learn. But the quicker you can adapt, I feel like the better chance you got to have a successful season or whatever it is. So the pro mindset, I feel like that's something you have to experience. Like you have to go through it to know what the lifestyle is, like being prepared. Like for example, if you're not used to working out this long on the daily and have been doing it for weeks leading up to this, then yeah, you're gonna get hurt because you haven't been preparing your body.
So I played in the KBL, it's the Korean Basketball League. There's 10 professional teams, mostly owned by companies like Samsung, LG, and I played for the Seoul SK Knights. I played for one team in one organization, and I was also like the first Korean American to play in Korea. So before me, there weren't any Korean Americans that played professionally out there, so I had to deal with like discrimination and like just being the first Korean American. They aren't really welcoming, even to this day, they're not really welcoming of Korean Americans out there. But it was a tough road at times, but I'm glad I went through it. I'm actually looking for like players that have like high IQ, high awareness, players that can see the bigger picture and it's not just about them. Because you can be very talented and you can be very highly athletic, but if you're very self-centered and it's just about yourself, then it doesn't go far because basketball is a team sport.
Next chapter, shout out Scotty. Hey, Stats said killing the ones with a bad ankle.
I gave him that. Thought he had 5.
Let's get out of here. You saw that? I saw Lewis because he said, let's get out of here.
I won first out of everybody. It was rocky because I tweaked my ankle, but I think as the day went on, I just stayed positive. For me, I was just thinking about, I wasn't even thinking about basketball, honestly. I was thinking about, like, you know, I'm blessed to be here, and like, you know, I stayed faithful, and then, like, asked God to give me strength, and then I thought about my wife, and, like, dug deep. You know, I'm out here on a business trips doing this, and you know, my wife's home, so that's it's sacrifice. We talked about sacrifice, so like, I thought about my wife, and I just kept going hard. So it was a good day. It was a good day. Actually, one point in my life, I wanted to give up basketball, you know, but then for some reason, you know, God keeps bringing in basketball, and I started messing around with like video editing and content creating while I was playing in these leagues, playing in these like adult tournaments. Through that content, it created up an open door of opportunity to play my first one-on-one in the scene in the Next Chapter, which is a growing YouTube platform, if anyone knows that. I had like a viral moment. I ended up going up like 16-8 at half. After that, everything blew up for me. Like literally everything. Like I ended up getting 20,000 followers overnight. I ended up getting more opportunities, shoe companies hitting me up and everything. And I feel like that was just a piece of that being passionate that opened it up for me.
So recently, when I just got back from China, I work at a privately owned gym, and I'm a trainer there. Our head trainer just quit, so I became like the top lead trainer, and I've got like all these clients, and my boss is really dependent on me, and it's kind of came up last minute. A great opportunity, a lot of Asian players. Just wanted to put my stamp on it and just see what it was about, see if I can give any insight, and of course see if my dream can come true. So, but yeah, I was able to make it happen. Luckily, my boss was very supportive. I appreciate you, Candace. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, and talk to me about the day for you. Kind of what were some of the highs and some of the lows?
High for me was just seeing a whole bunch of Asian basketball players all coming all at once. Pranav, you had a really big part of that, just bringing the community all together. Definitely trying to connect with as many Asians as I can. If I can help out any way, or if they can help me out in any way, that's what it's all about. Negatives, I would just say personally, I just hate being out of shape. Coming back from China, I ate a lot of hot pot and a lot of beef noodle. Yeah, out of shape, so just trying to get back in shape.
Today went well. It was really fun competing against all the top Asians around the country. Coming into it, I definitely expected this. I expected a high level, you know. And yeah, I just had a really good time. It was fun competing.
Yeah. Going into tomorrow, what do you think you gotta do to kind of really prove yourself and kind of stand out?
Yeah, so definitely decision making is the biggest thing. I feel like if you're making all the right decisions, if you're hitting shots, playing hard on D, yeah, all those things. I'm just gonna rest my body, make sure I'm good, and then yeah.
Yeah. And tell me about kind of, you know, what would it mean to you to kind of get the opportunity to play pro? Has that been a dream of yours for a while?
Yeah, that's been a dream my whole life, honestly. It will mean the world to me, for sure. Yeah. Definitely.
All right, guys. Appreciate y'all for coming out for day 2. I know day 1 was a tough one. Day 2 is going to even be a harder one. But with this being our first time doing this, appreciate y'all for kind of, you know, going through all the rough patches, and obviously there's a lot of good that's coming out of this too. But kind of wanted to put together this panel to kind of obviously talk about, you know, what you guys are all hoping to do, you know, play pro basketball in Asia. These guys have done it at the highest of levels in multiple different countries for a decade plus. So being able to kind of hear from their experiences as, you know, Asian Americans going out to Asia and doing it, I think that's super, super impactful. So it's like you're seeing a lot more opportunities now for a lot of people, you know, that are heritage athletes, that are, you know, Asian American, Asian Canadian, going out to Asia, because I think there's a lot more talent discovery here now than there was like when Rich was growing up, right? He was the first person to do it. Now, you know, there's other people that are doing it.
And because I was the first Korean American to play in Korea professionally, I didn't have anybody that did it that's been in my shoes that I could like ask questions and get mentorship. And when I first went to Korea, like I was hated on for sure. I was the first kid to come out of high school and turn pro in Korea, and the first Korean American. So when I got drafted, I got picked 3rd overall in Korea, and when I did get picked up, like everybody got up and left, and they boycotted because I guess it's like part of fear too. Like they didn't want like Korean Americans coming to Asia and taking their jobs because it's very different in Asia. Like the culture, I didn't know any of this. You know, I didn't really have too much knowledge of Korea in general until I got there, and like God opens doors for you if you stay committed and you stay true and disciplined. Like doors will open up for you, like no matter what part of your life you're in. And when I got there, it was a struggle because like I didn't really speak the language that well. I didn't really have anybody, like nobody was trying to help me, honestly. Everybody wanted me to fail, if that's what it felt like being in Korea. And I had to overcome that. And I think if I did come from if my parents were rich and they had money, I think after my first year I would have been like, I can't do this, I got to go back to America, like F Korea. But I didn't have that luxury, so I had to stick it through because in my mind, I didn't want to sign a 5-year contract, be the first one, and then go back after a year and quit and end up working at McDonald's or Walmart. Like that wasn't part of my plan. So I stuck it through, and I dealt with a lot of adversity, like injuries, just culture barrier, language barrier, like your teammates not messing with you, things like that. But overall, it made me a tougher person. It made me successful now, after going through all of that and coming out of that. I met my wife in Korea through basketball. I was out there. I met my wife, my son, he was born out there. And then when I moved back and started my business, I realized like being a professional, understanding what being a professional is, it helped me so much in my next chapter of life without me even like realizing. And like if like everywhere you go, you're gonna have a reputation. Some people are gonna talk about you, your character, and that goes a long way. Like I think Taylor was talking about this yesterday. When you guys do try out, when you guys do meet coaches and meet like GMs and agents, I wouldn't say like you have to go out of your way to like impress these type of people, but you definitely shouldn't do anything to tarnish your own reputation, so.
Well, what I was telling them is one guy we didn't have on the list that I really like is that kid Phoenix. He went to Cal Poly Pomona, played at a high level. He trains with Steph Curry's trainer, and he's just tough. He makes like the right plays. He's got great size, great athleticism already. So, but yeah, I mean, more than anything today, we're probably just looking to see who can bring it 2 days in a row. Because if you can't play hard 2 days in a row, with some grueling practices or grueling games, like how are you going to pan out, once you're out there?
How are you going to test them today? Like, what's the
I don't think we're going to do anything much different. We're just going to see how they play, with like, not with fresh legs and excitement, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, but how do they play now that they're comfortable here? Now that they know some of the guys, how are they going to play through like, just certain no calls? When their legs are dead, what kind of decisions do they make? What kind of basketball player are they?
We just finished the 5-on-5s. We got to narrow it down to 14 now. Who are you guys thinking?
We like maybe just vote on the guys who it's like they're for sure the top 7, and then kind of work our way out like that. Because I feel like the next 7 will be a lot harder.
So do you want to go down the list and then just
we
say
just-
is he in our top 7 or not?
Name the top 7.
Like for me, Cole and Phoenix are like 2 top 7 non-negotiables.
I would say Margod too.
Yeah.
Margod.
Cole, Phoenix, Margod.
Red shoes for me.
He wrecked it today.
The second game?
Really?
He was cooking
Margod
that first
fried him in the second game, and he didn't score a bucket. Yeah.
That'll put that in perspective. Yeah, that
second
puts it in
7.
perspective real quick.
So does everybody agree on Cole?
Cole,
Top
Phoenix,
7?
and Margod. I think we all agree on that.
I say if we're not considering college eligibility, Jaden.
What number is
Yeah.
Number 7.
We can put
That
Jaden.
was just playing on Margod's team.
The one who just
D2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
was
killed. Yeah,
cooking,
he's
yeah.
definitely not. Yeah,
Then
definitely up there.
Jaden.
Yeah.
Jaden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh for sure.
Josh.
baby.
I feel like Dean did really well today.
Yeah, Dean.
But
Dean
is-
picked up.
how
full
did he
court,
play?
yeah.
Like, do you
Dean
think
did
he's
really well.
Yeah.
And he was on that team yesterday where
What
he
if-
like blew a couple teams out.
Yeah, Dean,
From Drexel?
Dean guarded the
Yeah.
yeah full court, and he picked him up. He was the only one that wanted to.
Him and Corey, I feel like play
They play-
super hard.
Yeah.
I think we can include them in the list.
So you guys think about
Corey.
Jalen?
Ryan Wallace.
No, Ryan. Who's Corey?
Yeah, where's Jalen fall?
Jalen Reese?
Because he's probably.
What number was he?
He works super hard, but I would put JR, the one that he liked, above him because when they were matching up, he was like.
But they're. I mean, they're both like.
Yeah.
They're both.
I mean, I would
here somewhere,
put them
right?
both. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably the fastest one out
Yeah,
there.
he's definitely the fastest. Yeah.
I don't know what you guys saw, but I thought Anthony did well today.
Yeah, I think he should be included.
He was
Anthony,
the
20.
sleeves. He had the
Oh
compression.
yeah,
Chinese one.
he did really good on our court too.
Yeah.
So really quick, with Cole, Phoenix, Margud, Jaden, Josh, Dean, Corey, Drew, Ryan, Jalen, JR. How do you say his name?
Yavdir.
Yavdir, Buddha. That's 13.
And number 20, who's the?
Anthony.
Anthony, yeah.
Yeah, Anthony.
All right, cool. Hey, again, appreciate you guys coming. Cindy has a list of the final 14. If you guys are not on that list, you guys will be in here playing. We'll still be filming. All of you guys, if you could try to connect with me, try to connect with Rich, Pranav, Cindy after this camp. I think even for guys who aren't going to be on that top 14 list, like there's a bunch of opportunities. I've talked to a few of you guys just based off of like, you know, citizenship you have or like the potential that you guys have. There's a lot of places to play in Asia right now. A lot of open markets for Asian heritage imports. A lot of places that you guys could play, you know, just depending on what your heritage is and if you're able to get your dual citizenship. So regardless of these 14, please make sure you guys stay connected because, I mean, this is, like Rich said at the beginning, this is the beginning for all you guys. Okay? Cindy?
So these are the final 14. And we'll be playing in the big gym over there. So team 1, we'll split them up, team 1 and team 2. So team 1's going to be Cole, Dean, Anthony, Ryan, Jalen, Yadvir, and Buddha. And then team 2 is going to be JR, Drew, Corey, Josh, Jaden, Margot, and Phoenix.
All right, team 1 will go white, team 2 will go black in there.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to make your way in.
The remainder of you guys can stay in here and play. As you mentioned,
What takes you to be pro?
Like, what does it take?
That you think takes you to be pro?
Yeah, I mean, I think you need a lot of passion for basketball. I think it has to be your whole life, basically. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes, whether it's staying in who knows what country, you know, you just gotta love the game and whatever it brings, whether it's ups and downs, you just gotta love it.
I'm the most durable, hardest working person that you'll find. I'm a team player. Like, I put the team first before me, for anybody, because the biggest thing about me is winning. I'm a winner, and whatever role, whatever you need me to do, just tell me, and that's what I'm gonna do it.
The pro mindset, I feel like that's something you have to experience. Like, you have to go through it to know what the lifestyle is, like being prepared. Like, for example, what you're talking about, the injuries and stuff. If you're not used to working out this long on the daily and have been doing it for weeks leading up to this, then yeah, you're gonna get hurt because you haven't been preparing your body. So just that part.
I've won at every single level, and I think I bring a lot to the table as far as, being a really good teammate, providing good energy, whatever the team needs, I'm happy to do. I shoot a really good high percentage from 3, so that's probably my strength. So I come in and be a really good shooter for the team, but also lock up on defense, do the intangibles, do whatever it takes to help the team win. I think team chemistry is so important, when guys are bought in and have a common goal, and I think in my older age, I've come to know that, and I know how important that is. So whatever the team needs, I'm happy to help out with.
Focus on defense, D. Focus on defense. D, focus on defense.
He can widen this lead real fast.
Yeah, we can go back door.
I can score in bunches, I swear, bro. I promise you.
We believe you. We believe in you.
Be patient. Let's start finding him.
Hey, keep getting stops though.
Yeah.
That's where it starts. Floor is open to 30. Fuck it. Come on.
Let's go.
When we shoot, when we take the right shots, everything else gets easier.
I want 100 pop. I want to get 100.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, starts with stops.
We on the way.
We got you, y'all.
Hey, together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't play. Go, Dean. Right.
It's looking bad. It's looking rough. Look how sweaty this is. Want me to ring it on you? I started contract and I needed it. I told you, bro. I think about my wife. I need it. If I don't do nothing, I don't know what else. Like I can score in bunches. I'm telling you, I can score, but I don't know it's a lot about scoring, but like when I have a switch and I want to turn it on, I can turn it.
Hey, hey, just really quick, we're gonna give you guys like another like 20-minute break, and then when we come back, Cindy's gonna choose the top 2, and then we're gonna choose like our
all combine team.
All combine team. All right, cool, great job. Let's get a quick break, and then let's get it. Let's go.
Man, y'all beat our ass on 3. 1, 2, 3. Y'all beat our ass.
I mean, I put in a lot of work with Shine Can out in Sacramento, so put in a lot of work there, and honestly, just a lot of reps. Like, I play a lot of basketball. I've been playing all my life, so, you know, a hand doesn't affect me because when I get to my mid-range, it's like you get to your spot, and no one can knock you out of your spot. Like, you're there, and you just elevate, and, you know, hope the shot goes in, and if it doesn't, you just move on. Like, it's one shot. Like, I see a lot of people, like, they get mad at themselves for missing one shot, but it's basketball. You're gonna miss shots. One shot's not the end of the world, so you just keep shooting and you trust the work, because eventually the work's gonna pay off, the shots are gonna go in.
2 days, just you guys competing, watching you guys get after it, from everybody from young EJ to OG Buddha. Just great job. So I just want to say thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for the opportunity. Thank you guys for representing. It's such a great way that you guys, you know, obviously made the top 14 game. You made our jobs extremely hard. That's why it's been prolonged this far, and we're a little bit behind. But right now I'm gonna name the all combine team. Actually, Cindy's gonna name it, but I'm just gonna kind of describe the person to build suspense. But first one up, he lit up the first day, had 18 in a 15-minute game, shot the lights out, you know, just competes at an extremely high level. So, Cindy?
Cole. Cole Mysek.
And then second, our next guard up, man, Rich already gave a great speech about him, but man, he set the table. He's super unselfish. I don't even know how many shot attempts he took. It had to be under 10, like the last 2 days. But he picked up full court. I mean, you know, he showed tremendous heart, tremendous leadership. So.
Jared Williams.
And then next up, I mean, it hurts me to say because he's a Bronco and I was a Coyote. But this dude wasn't really on our radar yesterday, but he pretty much won every game, dominated in every facet of the game, and showed tremendous leadership today. Colin was big on him yesterday.
Phoenix Shackelford.
And I think he had the loudest and best fans, so that helps. Next up, we got the sharpshooter. I mean, he probably talks more than anybody in the gym. He's in a defensive stance more than anybody. He came all the way out here from New York.
Josh Young.
All right, man, hey, this last guy played way beyond his years. I think everybody in this gym will agree. Could play multiple positions, super athletic, has a high motor, you know, can come attack you downhill from the perimeter. He can catch and shoot. I mean, he was posting up, getting the fadeaways. He has a bright future. We're really excited about it.
Margod.
Troy Gilson.
Troy Gilson.
Cool.
How do we go from here? All right. So the first pick was a pretty unanimous pick, to be honest. I think all of us, when we were voting on players, we all raised our hand on this person. So the first draft pick is Phoenix. All right, and then the second one, this one really came down to the wire. We went back and forth. I mean, you saw us leave the building. Like, we were really, really trying to figure out who deserved this opportunity and who really just proved themselves today. And it came down to Josh. I got one more thing to say. So it really came down to the wire. So much so that me and Pranav stepped out, and I called the founder of TAT to see if we can have some wiggle room and, you know, provide an extra opportunity to someone. So he agreed that we can do a 10-day contract, and the person that gets a 10-day contract is Margot.
No, this is obviously the first of a kind event. Really appreciate everyone for coming out. You know, congrats to all the people that won it, but congrats to everyone for showing up. Congrats to everyone coming from so far from the U.S., Canada, and you know, showing faith in this organization, showing faith in the TAT, showing faith in Taylor and Rich and everyone else that put this together. You know, this is not the end. You know, this is something that I'm sure TAT wants to do in successive years. So for everyone here, those opportunities will still exist. But even apart from that, you're on TAT's radar now. So they know who you are, they have your film, and those opportunities exist further than that. And obviously, you know, Taylor, Rich, you're connected with teams and agents all over Asia. So those opportunities are gonna come, and really appreciate you for being a part of this. You know, huge shout out to Josh, huge shout out to Margot, huge shout out to Phoenix. You know, your lives are changed here. So listen, everyone give a big round of applause for all of them.
Yeah, so I'm actually a basketball trainer. So I've been training for like 8 years plus. And yeah, I like training. I like working with kids, helping the youth, but I'm a player at heart, you know? And I never played overseas pro before. I played semi-pro, like good men's leagues, but I've always wanted to be a pro, a legit pro. And this is really a dream come true. Like, I don't know what to say right now, man.
Have you traveled internationally before?
Yes, I've traveled internationally. I've tried to play pro in Korea, but yeah, man, this is crazy right now. I'm kind of speechless, honestly.
Is there anything else you want to leave at this?
Yeah, for sure. Anybody who believed in me, like I just said earlier, I promise I will not let you down. I'm gonna keep going. This is just a start, for sure.
You're getting a winner, you're getting a durable player, you're getting someone that just will do anything, whatever it takes to win. Whether I gotta adapt, however, whatever role you need me, I'm there, and I'm always ready to play.
Bro,
all right.
You did it. You were
Yes, sir.
ever on the court, bro.
Yep.
You just had a motor.
Yep, that's how I play, man. That's how I play. I gotta take care of my body, and yeah, that's what I do. Hey, man, that's kind of like just always been my mentality. That's how I got to where I'm at now. I didn't quit, didn't give up on myself. I worked hard so I can just show what I can do on the basketball court. That playing is the easy part. The work behind the scenes, that's the hardest part. So obviously, first thing I want to thank God, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and secondly, I want to thank my mom, dad, sisters, and my village, everyone around me. They never quit on me and gave me no reason to quit on myself. So. Yep.
So I want to hear from your perspective, kind of put it in context for me, like how long have you been waiting for a moment like this?
I've been waiting a decade more. Yeah, I've been waiting a very long time for a moment like this. I'm still kind of like shivering because I'm so happy. It's crazy.
What was that? Tell me about after. I know you went into the back, kind of at the after, and talk to me about what it was like and what you did on your phone. You know,
yeah.
Talking to your parents and what that was like.
Yeah. So first thing I did was call my mom. She actually didn't pick up, so I called my dad. And they were so happy, man. Like they know how much this means to me. Like they are the people that know that.
Have you kind of looked into the TAT? Do you know where the first leg is?
Yeah. So Sydney told me the first leg is in the Philippines. Yeah, so I'm very excited for that. Philippines, I've heard crazy things. Yeah, it's still like surreal, but I'm ready. Like I know I've known I can do this for a while. I just got to put my mind to it, and I will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any last words from either of you two, kind of just on the?
That's it. He's ready. He's ready. That's it. I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
You want to make a call to anyone? It'd be cool to capture.
A call? Okay. Yeah, call. Call your brother or something. Hello?
Hello?
I made it. I'm a pro.
You made it?
Yeah.
Wait, so what's gonna happen now? Can you come back though?
Yeah, I can come back, but I'm going overseas either this month or next month.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a legit pro. It feels crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of speechless.
Me too. I was crying after when I won it. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy
Thank
for you.
Thank you. Okay, Sean. I'll call you back real soon. Okay.
Okay, you can text me.
Okay. Bye.
Because I can call. Okay, bye.
You did it, brother.
Yep, I did it.
Proud of you, man.
Thank you. No, thank you.
You deserve it.
Thank you. Like, what is the outcome for those players that don't get picked?
I mean, it's just like anything in life. How do you respond to it? You know, like, what are these guys gonna do? Is that just gonna be like, oh, well, I tried and that's it? Well, that's why you didn't make it, you know? Or is this gonna be like, dang, I was this close. I'm right there. You know, all I gotta do is keep working. You know, like, I mean, that's anything in life. Like, if you're great at anything, I interview you on the other side, I interview Pranav, like, it's all faith, you know? Like, you just believing in your vision so strongly. You know, like, maybe sometimes, like, we don't know how it's gonna happen or when it's gonna happen, but, like, if you have that faith and that desire, it's gonna be easy for you to put in the work, and it's gonna be easy for you to network and just check off all these boxes. And eventually, like, that opportunity is gonna come. So I feel like, for me, just like from a coaching standpoint, it's two sides of the coin where I'm like, one side of me is like, man, this amazing opportunity. Like, I'm so happy for these guys. It should have never happened. But then the other side of the coin is like, dang, I've been on the other end where I felt like I gave everything, you know? But then I think back to those feelings, and it's like I use that as fuel to drive me and like take me to that next level. And I hope that's what it does for like some of the players who feel like that.
I hope this event like shows to the world that Asians can hoop, and not just hoop. Like, yes, they're hooping amongst themselves right now, but this is to show that they can hoop against the world. That, you know, there aren't just one or two cases of success out there, but you can fill a whole gym of pro level athletes. I think the world doesn't really understand that yet. That is something that is the reality. And a lot of these athletes themselves, they don't even know that necessarily, right? Like, because most of the time they're gonna feel like, oh, I'm the only Filipino on the court, or I'm the only Indian on the court, and they take that, you know, that onus inside of them is like, oh, I have to prove myself more. But when they're in a space like this where they can, you know, come from all their respective areas and respective, you know, heritages, and come together, it's like a really beautiful thing. So I think like that's like the biggest thing I want to show from the event. I think too is like we want to show that, you know, basketball in Asia is growing and it's eventually going to be a powerhouse. So being able to kind of help be this, you know, bridge between Asia and America for these Asian heritage athletes, I think is going to be huge for kind of seeing that success of Asian basketball kind of multiply in future years. So.
By the Black Bears. Blindside. 4-on-1. Joshua uncorked and scores from downtown. That's game, Mr. Enzai. This product of the LA Combine. Joseph Obasa, he gets it out. Cole, nice setup, nice. Cole, got it to go. Put it in my hands, and I had to do what I had to do.
Oh my gosh, I'm just overjoyed with emotion right now. I'm so thankful for my teammates, my coaches, Coach Roger, Coach Kelly, Coach Kev, everybody from the bottom of the bench to the top. I mean, we just stayed together. We played in the Cal Black Bears basketball, and we got it done. We're resilient, man. This team is so resilient, and we made it happen. Champs, baby, this is crazy.
into the defender. Tackle for, goes strong to the hole. Newman misfired. Oh,